Yo, welcome back to another video, y'all. I'm already here at the shop, as you guys can tell. Right now, my boy Andy's busting hard. I got the prep right here. This is what we're gonna get into today. Obviously, as you guys can tell, it's a front lip. You guys look at my old one, it's rather cracked. One time when I went inside pick and pull, it just decided to stay behind, so we got a new lip. There you guys have it. This one doesn't actually look bad, man. This one's actually pretty thick, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty thick on the back side, man. Look at that, it has like this whole thing under there. I think this is where I need to drill it. I'm not sure, but we're just gonna keep that to the side. I'm gonna put it on the forklift, you feel me? Yup. Your boy forgot some paint, so we're making a quick stop at O'Reilly's. You know the vibes. Let's go get some paint, you feel me? O'Reilly's was out, so we came across the street to the competitors at AutoZone. For the roof, I have as primer this, because I didn't have any more primer, so I just got this. Paint Plus primer, so, but since it's flat black, I'm gonna throw some acrylic lacquer on there, some black. And then we're gonna bring out the shine with this. I got this to try it out. 1K clear extreme pearl finish, so we're gonna see what it does. Well, first off, we got it inside the shop. Now we got it somewhat prepped to how I'm gonna start working. We're gonna redo the roof and the A-pillars, just recoat these. If you guys can tell, my roof is messed up, man. It is messed up. So I'm gonna, well, it's already messed up because of when my hood flew open and it messed it up, but we're gonna fix some of this, so at least it's more eye-catching, or less eye. See what it has? It just stuck stuff on there. So I'm gonna undo all that rust, sand it down, and then repaint it. And then the A-pillars are just gonna get recoated. I already have it kind of tipped off right here. Just gonna go at it and work it, and then go from there. For now, we have a pretty creative idea of how we're gonna protect the rest of the car. So my boy Andy's been busy over here cutting out some cardboard for the wheel. As you guys saw, we ceramic wrapped the whole car. If you guys use this idea, because I know you guys are, because it's fucking genius, make sure to give some credit to my boy Andy right here. Right now we're about to go in, and I got some sanding discs on deck, some 80 grit, 180 grit, some more 80, 400 grit, and then I got some 1500 to top her off, and then we're good from there. Keep you guys self-hydrated, and just have a good night, man. It's gonna be cool. I already did a lot of the prep work and stuff, so shouldn't be getting any sand or any dust or any paint anywhere else, you feel me? So plan is to re-clear the A-pillars and then redo the whole roof and new paint. I mean, if back here I don't need to obviously sand down all the way to bare metal, but over here I do need to in this area, and hopefully it won't have so many rust. Got a little bit done. A lot of good progress was made right now, you guys can see. Alright, so we tried to use this one. This one's 80 grit, but it would only do so much to how badly the rust was. So then we upgraded to a slightly smaller one that was a little bit more sharper than that. That didn't work, so we got this thing. We busted out the grinder just for the rust, you guys can see. Just took it out just mainly for the rust. So now we're gonna go in there, take out the rest of the rust, and then kind of clean it up with this. The dent was already there before. I'm just kind of trying to make it look pretty, putting lipstick on a pig, you feel me? I think that's most, if not most, all the rust. Gotta go through a lot with the grinders, as you guys saw, me and the boy Andy, you feel me? So I think that took care of most of the rust, if not all, like I said. So right now I'm just going back in with the sander that's over there. Sander, I'm gonna go over it through the whole thing, see how even I can get it, and then we'll go from there and whatnot. But right now I'm just gonna start sanding. I think we pretty much took care of most of the rust. So yeah, it was actually pretty bad, man. We cleaned up this front section very well, but it was very bad. And it almost didn't look like it from the outside, you know, but once we got digging, there was more treasure to be uncovered. So like I said, let's get into it, man. It's currently midnight. Me and Andy been at it for a minute, and pretty much got it smooth. I'm about to go over it with some alcohol and a wipe, and then start laying some paint on there. I did the best I could given the conditions that we have. Of course, you can still see some of the grinder marks, but I mean, I think it'll be fine. I went at it with some 80 grit, and then I went straight to 400 grit, so this is as soft as it should be getting. So I think it's just time to lay on some paint on there after I clean it, man. Just gotta clean it, clean the A-pillars. I scuffed up the A-pillars a bit too much, so I'm gonna respray those as well with all new paint. So just gotta show you before I start painting, you feel me? Because it's gonna start getting real ugly right now. You know, I gotta use some of that Carlos Herrera alcohol. You feel me? Make sure you wipe it down, y'all. I'm gonna wipe down the whole thing and then we'll get on to painting, you feel me? Damn, so on camera it actually looks pretty fire though, but that's all the paint on there. I'm gonna go around it with some clear coat right now. This is what it looks like without clear coat. Kind of hazy, but still kind of good. This is the clear coat I'm gonna be using. I'm having it under my clothes so I can warm it up. It's a 1K clear extreme pearl finish, gasoline resistant, scratch resistant, protective. So we'll see what it do. We'll see, man. Like I said, this is what it looks like all done with just the paint on there. It took like 2 cans, so you guys know. It's kind of missing some in the middle right there, you guys can see, but it's all good, man. I'm not really worried about it.
The very next day.
Doesn't look that bad. Looks better than before. It does look a little, I mean, on camera you can't really tell, man, but there we go. It kind of looks like that, but it looks better than before though. So worst case scenario, I'll leave it like this. Best case scenario is hand it down and I fix it before the show. But I mean, you know, We fixed the rust. That's the important part. The paint doesn't actually feel that bad, huh, Andy? It actually feels like, yeah. I know it sounds bad, but I mean, it is fresh. Like paint, it just needs a buff. But it still feels cool though. So I'm gonna unwrap the car and I'm gonna see what happens. Let me see. You know the vibes. Well, I mean, it actually looks pretty bad on camera. But anyways, we're gonna try to fix that. But we did make it look better. At least the A-pillar shine again, you know. Before they had no clear coat. At least they have some clear coat now, even though it's messed up. But it was gonna come off fire until I messed it up. But we'll fix it. You know, it's all good. Down here you can kind of see the Pro, and look, the Pro is actually pretty clean, you know. It's kind of stock to what the stock one used to be, somewhat, but this one's so dirty as well. So, oh well. It looks better than before though. Now the thing about these 350Z bumpers is, since mine's a 2007, from 2006 to 2008, this style right here is very different. You know what I'm saying? These are more like angled, and on the 03 to 05s, they're like this, the reflectors. So the bumper lip will take curvature to that, if that makes sense. So basically this curve right here, you guys can see, but mine's not that great, but still better than some. We need to, you know, figure that out. So I got my other one right here. This is the cheap eBay one for like 60 bucks. Literally the cheapest one I could find. I figured I'd give it a try. Yeah, it's pretty thick on the backside. Is what we're getting into today. Sapo actually gave me this one, if you guys remember the boy Sapo. But he gave it to me and it was already cracked, and then I got in the pick and pull and it literally just yanked it off. So there's that, you feel me? So we got to take care of that, get the other lip on there. So let's go ahead and take this garbage one off. So technically we should be able to just pull it out like so. Get rid of this hunk of junk. You feel me? Garbage. That's what the stock bumper looks like. Horrible, I know, needs a lip. Yeah, it needs a lip, man. I don't know what's going on here in this middle section, but you'd be surprised how many people be trying to sell this up. Twin is official front lip for sale. It's missing that corner for weight reduction. So if any of you guys are interested, hit me up on Facebook Market. $50 or better offer. No low ballers. I know what I have. It's your boy, and you already know we back at the crib, and I didn't end out the video. So let's take another look at this roof, and let me kind of explain kind of what happened to this situation. There's our lip for you guys as well. It's looking spectacular. That front bumper looking a little fantastic. You feel me? I didn't paint it, so it goes kind of well with the black, but I'm gonna paint it eventually when we get the rear part in. So just be on the lookout for that, guys. But yeah, just looks like the other splitter, but not missing the corner. So what essentially started happening is when we went to spray the car, I left one of these cans in next to my headers on the truck for too long, and it started cracking. If you guys can see it, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it started like cracking the paint, the clear coat. So then I just decided to stop with that can and mix it with another clear coat. So that's why it looks kind of different and hazy, because we used two different kinds of clear coat, because one of them was just absolutely trash. So I know I kind of messed it up by heating up that can too much, but it happens, you know. At least we took care of the rust, and it no longer looks like trash no more, you feel me? So at least there's that. The one thing we did take care of was the rust on the roof. We didn't want it to have to come to it coming through the roof and me being able to see the sky, you know. We didn't want a sunroof just yet in this car, so we had to go ahead and take care of that. It doesn't look any worse than it did before. It looks great, I think so. This car has always been a 10-footer, 20-footer, you know what I'm saying? If you stand 10 feet away, she looks good, man. I'm telling you, she looks good 10 feet away, man. I wanted to pay a professional to fix my roof, because if you guys do remember, my hood flew open and it messed up my roof and my hood. But until the time comes that I can afford to get my roof fixed and or replaced, I'm just gonna rock it like this. It doesn't bother me at all. It's functional. We took care of the rust. All that was just weight reduction anyways, so I'm glad we did that. One thing that we can learn from this, man, is don't wait till your rust gets too bad, man. I don't know what could have caused it. Maybe it was bad paint. Maybe it was just old. Maybe it was just the bird poops that I never washed. I don't know, man. Who knows? It could have been all three, all four, all combinations, man. But at least we got it figured out, man. Don't be scared to get into your cars, man. Fix it now before it gets worse. I try to teach myself these things, but you guys are learning through me, through my mistakes. Don't make the same mistakes I did, man. Just take care of your cars, man. Your cars will teach you great. This car, performance-wise, has never had an issue because we take care of that. But as far as everything else, aesthetics, clearly you guys can tell from the car, man, she doesn't look ugly, but she definitely needs some work, man. So we've always paid attention to performance in this car, so we just need to take care of her a little bit more. Eventually we're gonna get the car painted and or wrapped, but we'll see when the time comes. I'm not there yet. I'm not even thinking about that yet, man. We're so focused on performance with this build that I'm not even concerned about it, man. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about the new front lip, about the roof. Let me know what you guys think. I also have one more aesthetic mod that's gonna come in, but it's just taking a little bit of time, so give me some time to finish it up, wrap it up. It's gonna be in the back though. I'll give you a hint. That's the only hint I'm gonna give you guys, man. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that thumbs up button, guys. It pushes our videos out there, man. It helps out much more than you guys. I'm grateful you guys were able to be here with me today, kick it for 20 minutes that we always do, man. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. It's Easter for me today. I'm gonna drop this the same day I upload it. You already know how we do. With that being said, guys, I hope you guys have an amazing, blessed day, and I'll catch y'all on the next video.